Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Strombro has returned, and I know I've been gone for a long time, but I can officially say that I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, I'm in a completely new place, and that is probably the biggest reason why I have not been active on YouTube. Okay, so moved about 3 weeks ago. I was without internet for 2.5 weeks, so uploading something was completely impossible. The week before that, we were moving everything. You guys already know how that is if you ever moved. And then we went on a trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I'll probably kind of show a few clips, a few pictures of that. That was a really good vacation. You know, we had to get out somewhere. You know, moving, you know how all that junk is. And then, you know, the crime that's been going on lately. It was time to get out of that house. 4 incidences, people finding bodies right up the road from our house. You know, stores always getting broken into. We had to move, people, okay? So, with that said, Gatlinburg was amazing. On our way up there, it was about 3 hours away from our house, which is probably 2 hours away from Gatlinburg. We stopped at the Dillard house and had some really amazing food. Now, the great thing about it is everything there is fresh. Tony Horton, if you're watching this, man, please don't judge me. I promise you I ate tons of vegetables while I was there. You know, all the vegetables there are fresh. That's what makes them so good. And they know how to cook some fried chicken. So, we made it to Gatlinburg, or no, the Smoky Mountains about 2 hours later, stopped. We enjoyed the view. I was trying to record as much as I could, but you know, during the trip, I'm like, you know what, man, I could look at it through a screen, you know, any day in my life. I need to enjoy the trip as much as I can, so that's why I did not finish my vlog, because I want to enjoy every moment of it looking at the mountains, because the camera can only capture so much. The camera can capture so much. So, the next morning we woke up. We went hiking. I can't even talk. It's been so long. We went hiking. I want to say 1.3 miles up, 1.3 miles back. Of course, 2.6 miles round trip. Whenever you got to the top of the mountain, it was this huge waterfall, and walking was so freaking worth it. And of course, we took a lot of pictures there. There were a lot of spots on the mountain where they didn't have guardrails, period, on the mountain. So they had a sign that said falling deaths have occurred, and literally you could look down and it's a long fall. But despite all the danger, it was worth it getting to the top, and you know, walking back is a lot faster because you're going downhill. Anyway, we went to one of the best Mexican restaurants in Tennessee. Probably the best Mexican restaurant I've ever been to, and the only Mexican I really like is Chipotle, because American Mexican food sucks, but I would say this is more authentic than anything. And as always, when we usually go to Gatlinburg, you do a lot of walking up and down those streets. So the next day, we actually went to Dollywood. I think it's my 3rd time going to Dollywood, and I did not record a single thing there, because I don't want to be carrying a camera everywhere. You know, people are weird about that stuff anyway. But I probably made a really big mistake, considering it's about 75 degrees up there. You know, who gets sunburnt 75 degrees? Well, I did. We were walking around. My mom was like, oh, let's buy some sunscreen, and $15 for sunscreen. No thank you. But we were walking, and about 4 hours into it, my shoulders were really burnt. And then by the time we left that day, I mean, I was kind of miserable. The most miserable part was the next day. But it's been about a week later, and I fully recovered in my arms. I got this weird tan thing going on. My face is already white as a ghost. I need to start laying out some more. But anyway, I am back, guys. I'm happy to be back. I know one of you guys called me Corey Kenshin II, and that actually hurt my feelings a little bit. That's for the first time ever, someone calling me Corey Kenshin. I felt insulted. But, you know, that was a funny comment. Props to you, bro, for coming up with that. But yes, I'm back, and hopefully I keep my word, unlike some people. Just kidding, Corey. Just kidding. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, well, I don't really see how this is enjoyable. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, enjoy my return, please make sure to wreck that like button, subscribe to one of the strongest, and I will see you guys! You already know.